Hello and beyond the moon. I am Joker, the Full Metal Joker. Now before we get started with the topic at hand, I have to let you know two things. One, if you do not like what has to be said, please remove yourself from this video. Two, everything I have to say is mostly opinion based with a lining of truth. But if you feel like I'm wrong in certain areas, or need more information in others, please feel free to contact me. You should already know how to do this by now. With that being said, apparently YouTube has been caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Now what am I talking about? Well, apparently there has been information let out that they've been interfering with people posting stuff on YouTube. Now I know this is just normal everyday thing as far as YouTube is concerned, but there is a candidate by the name of Tulsi that's pretty much close to impossible to find here in the US, whereas if you have a internet code from anywhere else in the world, you can easily find her content. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because you know my stance on censorship. As long as they're not advocating for violence or advocating for various other illegal things, or threatening to hurt someone, I don't care. Say what you need to say, because I personally believe daylight is the best disinfectant when it comes to ideals. But apparently YouTube thinks it's okay to block someone from posting their content, especially since they are a presidential candidate. Now, this makes no sense whatsoever that YouTube can do something like this. Like I've said before, YouTube is supposed to be a platform where as long as you go by their guidelines and don't break their rules, that you should be able to post whatever you want. But time and time again, YouTube has been caught over here fiddling with people's content, toying with people, making it harder and harder for people to find certain content, messing with other people's algorithms and stuff like that. And people go, well, see, it's just the algorithm. It's just how it is. Here's the thing. This is set up by someone. This had to be set into place. It had to be set up so people can easily find content and stuff like that. So someone would have to program it. It doesn't do this stuff on its own. And if they go, well, it's this rogue element. Whoa, YouTube. You are a big company, well, a smaller company of Google now. So you're saying that there's this rogue element within your company that's so unwatched that they can easily go into your systems and F with people's content willy-nilly. You honestly expect me to believe this? You think I'm so stupid? You expect everyone that watches stuff and posts stuff on YouTube is so stupid to think that you don't have a hand in this, that someone in the upper echelon doesn't have a hand in rigging people's information, either making it harder for people to see certain content or making it extremely easy for you to see other content, and blacklisting various other content that is actually rather harmless, and toying with people's channels because they said something you find offensive. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not a personal fan of Tulsi. There's some things I agree with, a lot of things I don't. But I have the stance of I may not agree with what you have to say, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it. Because isn't that the cornerstone of not only America, but of living in a first world country where you have the right to say what you want. And if someone doesn't like it, they have the right to not listen to you. Not have some kind of shadow algorithm, to come in and block your material because a couple of people found it offensive. That makes no sense. And the fact that there's not even more outrage behind this, I find it rather shocking indeed. Like, especially when it comes to the Democratic Party, heck, the Republican Party, the fact that there's some kind of entity over here in YouTube, much less Google, messing with people's stuff, making it harder for people to see certain content. Again, this makes no sense whatsoever, and it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed soon. And with that being said, if you enjoy the content that I produce, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support this channel even further, feel free to check out my Patreon and PayPal me. However you choose to support this channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and good luck.